My wrong button. Too big. There we go. Hello, everybody. I hope you are well. Welcome to the next sprint. I have been out and about busy all day, and I'm here for ARC August. I'm one of the co-hosts for the Driftwood Dreams, which is the non-competitive team. So if you are not joined already and are looking for a team to join, I highly recommend come and join us because we're really chill and simple. And there are no prompts or anything for the Driftwood Dreams. I am just popping everything on the spinner wheel and spinning it up and seeing how we go. So I finished one arc so far this month. I didn't get a chance to do much reading on the weekend because it was my pop's birthday. So I got a little bit done. So I'm working on My Dear Illusion at the moment. So I'm going to get up to today's pages, hopefully in these sprints. But after that, I have spun a second one, which is Christmas book that I got last Christmas, but because I thought I'll read it last December and I did not get to it last December. But the one that I am thinking of is, I'm just finding it, sorry. What is it called? Not that one. Christmas. It's like something. Oh, Winter Magic on Railway Lane. So that's the one, which is, I don't know if you can see it. It's still that one there. So that is the one I'm going to after My Dear Illusion. So I think today I have to get to how many pages? What are we on? The 4th? So to keep up with the buddy read, I will get that sorted in a second. I thought I put my link there, but I didn't. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to copy this. Where is, I need to open the spreadsheet. I thought I put it in. Give me 1 second. I forgot to put the link in the spreadsheet, so it wasn't there. But yeah, so that's my job today. Now I'm just checking. We have the buddy read. There are so many good buddy reads happening. That's really exciting. But August 4th, so I have to get to chapter 21. And I think I'm around chapter 3 or chapter 4. So not super far into it, but not super not far into it. So yeah. But I'm really enjoying it. I love the writing style. Let's see what you guys are all up to. Hello, Christina. I hope you're well. Our August announcement and co-host TBR playlist is at this link. And the sprint playlist is also there in the comments as well, which it's not a 24-hour or month kind of thing. It's like every now and then you'll see, and if you stay on it, it will just take you to the next person. So I always keep it in a tab. So I have the sprints going in a tab, and it just continually goes, except when I'm sprinting, I close it because otherwise you get weird echo kind of things. There is the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, it's lots of fun. We kind of just chat about all the books we're reading. Also, if you're doing the competitive section, there's lots of prompts and things, and to keep up with the madness that I'm sure Vanessa is going to throw our way somehow in this readathon. Sailors, prepare to set sail, stay hooked, master your bait, and catch your line. I nearly said masturbate. I nearly said it. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Reading that comment, I nearly said masturbate. like, master your bait. Cast your line by liking and subscribing. Christina's going to kill me, I swear. How are you going? How's your day?
Good. I'm trying to get through this 500-page book. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but we'll see.
Gosh. What one are you reading?
I'm reading Constant Strength. Contest of Strength, I think it's called. Hang on, let me just find it. Well, that's handy. It didn't give me the name of it. Here we go. Contests of Strength. It is a historical fiction by Melissa Slager. And it is, I am 47% through.
Nice.
And and it's set in the 1600s, historical fiction based on true events about a tsunami that hit the Pacific Northwest and the islanders and the native people. It's got a little bit of love story in it, and so it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I picked it up randomly because it had over 500 pages, but I think it might be a contender for the Women's Prize for Fiction.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not sure when it comes out though. I probably should.
500 pages seems like a lot for historical fiction. I feel like I've only read around 300-ish page.
No, historical fictions are frequently over 500 pages.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. Well, Outlander is a classic example.
Oh yeah, I guess I consider that fantasy a little. So I don't know.
It's fantasy historical fiction.
Yeah.
On that, so because there is actually historical events that are in that book.
Yeah.
The Jacobites were real. The all the wars that they're talking about were all real things.
Yeah.
That actually happened. So yeah. So that's probably called that. It's actually probably sci-fi fantasy historical fiction. So yeah.
Because time travel is very sci-fi.
Yeah. So and so they're frequently over that. There are a lot of shorter books as well, but most of them are around the 500 plus. Well, the ones I read anyway.
Yeah. See, usually my non-fantasy books are all of my shorter books because all of my fantasies are like massive.
Yeah. Well, fantasy is known for huge. That's so yeah.
Although
Coda will be said to tell you he'll be here soon. He's just getting food. Yeah.
That's right. He sent me a message. I was like, the link isn't in the thing. I was like, it is now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just going to read my pages today for My Dear Illusion and catch up because I'm a little bit behind because I didn't do any reading over the weekend because it was my pop's birthday and we had family here and everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm going to catch that up. I think I'm on chapter 4 at the moment.
I'm in the middle of chapter 14.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really good.
I'm enjoying it too. Yeah. I'm a big, there's some things I'm like, but it's just one of those books that you've just got to go with the process. I'm not trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Different than her other writing.
It is way different. No, yeah, sort of. No. Because I've read all of her books, so.
Yeah.
Well, not all of her books, but her fantasy paranormal stuff I've read.
Yeah.
All right. It is different. Like, it's a lot bigger than her other books. So, but I like the elements of it. It seems good.
Yeah. I like the writing style, actually. I am really enjoying how everything's just a little bit ambiguous and nothing's kind of set in stone. And I
like that. I like how the wind likes to gossip.
Yeah.
Like get information and stuff. I've read that. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yep.
I was happy with that.
That was it's like almost like the wind is a character.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the wind is going to play a big part in it because it's been mentioned. Like I'm in chapter 14 and it's been mentioned quite a bit. So I
think it gets mentioned every couple of pages where I'm at the moment.
Yeah. Anyway, the wind lurks around and gets all the information. That and also that the fact that they don't know who she is either. So
yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, so let's see what everyone else is getting up to. Remember to hydrate and take your meds. Check the laundry. Also, if you stop by the Orca Galley for chow, let me know what you had. Post pics in Discord. I have had a croissant today, and that's it because my family brought up croissants and didn't eat them all. So we still have a few left here, so that's my breakfast for the next couple of mornings.
Nice. I had jam toast.
Oh, yum. I do love some good jam toast. What flavour jam?
Strawberry.
Yeah.
I only have strawberry or apricot.
I really like blackberry.
Not a fan.
Apricot,
I don't mind plum.
Favorite.
Plum's all right too. Dark plum.
Coda nearly gave me a heart attack because he was like, you start in 20 minutes, and I was at the doctor's. So I was like, I hope not.
And then he's like, oh, no.
He's like, I was like, I said at 3. He's like, never mind. Apparently, when he did the thing, he had it on the wrong timing.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. But anyway. Hello to Kiani. Hello, Chris. Hope you're well. Hi, Glenda. Hope you're also well. What are you reading? Let me know. Ahoy, Chris. I love all these ahoys. I feel like I'm on a ship.
Yeah, I always want to say chips ahoy.
Because it's little, they're like chocolate chip cookies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the only ones to eat. Chips ahoy are the best ones.
I used to like, they were called Monster something uglies, or I don't know, but they were like the Chips Ahoy, but instead of the chocolate chips, they were like chocolate chips but coated in like a rainbow coating like M&Ms, but they were chocolate chips. They were really cool. Nice. I don't know if that's still a thing.
I haven't seen them.
Hello, Kenny in chat. Paul, is that right? Am I right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Hey, KK. Hope you're well. Ahoy, Paul. I just needed to look down and I would have my answer. Hello, Double N Jen. It always happens. We like go over something and then like a couple of comments down, it's already answered. Ahoy, KK. Oh, Christina's floating in with all the little otter emojis. We love it. Hello, reading Please Sir by Daisy Jane. Ooh, that sounds interesting. What is that one about? Go Anchored Souls from Glenda. Ahoy, Sarah. Hello, Atia. Hi, Christina. Glenda is e-reading Sweetheart by, oh my gosh, Bolu Babanola. One of the buddy reads on the Arc August Discord. Nice. There's another book that I have on my Arc list, and it's another buddy read, but I don't think I can keep up with 2 buddy reads at once.
Which one is it?
Under the Northern Lights.
Do you have Midnight Muse?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I have a few. I
think you and Jessica got declined for that one. I couldn't remember. We did a little bit of a spree one day.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the one I got recently? Got approved for one and I was super excited about it and I don't remember which one it was. Let me have a look, see if I can find the one I was thinking of that I got approved for. Oh, I've actually just gotten approved for 4 more.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to.
Jeez. I just got what did I get? I got Reformed, which is a fake engagement rockstar romance. I got Blood on the Ice House Wall, which a dead body is found in the woods ritually sacrificed. It's like a YA, but it looks like a dark YA, so that I thought that was pretty exciting. And the cover is really cool. I got The Diviner Sisters, which is another YA, but who defeats the evil when the chosen one is dead. I was like, that sounds cool.
That does sound good.
I also got The Music Lover's Guide to North America, which it's a non-fiction, but it's like lists all the museums, historical sites, and other points of interest like around North America. And I really want to have a look at their LA section while I'm over there.
Mm-hmm.
To have a look if there's anything to go to. But yeah, so I got 4 more. Yay!
Cool.
I feel like every day I go on there now, I find something new I've requested ages ago. I have like 29 that are still pending, that have been pending.
Yeah, I've got
2 months.
quite a few. I've got quite a few that are pending.
Got Ahoy Atia. Hi Lily, welcome. I'm also on Driftwood Dreams. It is the place to be if you do not want to stress yourself out or don't have the time to fully commit. But I'll tell you what, I'm doing all right at having finished 1 this month already. So
I have finished 2 and logged them, and I've got this one and another one on the go, and the buddy read happening.
Yeah.
But I'm used to having like 400 books on the go, so.
Yeah. When I was in hospital, I had 3 or 4 technically, because I had one on my Kindle, a physical, an audio book, and then I had Outlander. Because I just had the time to do it. But a lot of my time at the moment is spent doing like rehab stuff and all the fun stuff. But yeah. But I'm impressed. I'm also have Winter Magic on Railway Lane going as well, apart from the buddy read, which is a Christmas book I never got to last year because I worked too much at Christmas.
That happens.
Yeah. Atia says they're reading A Master of Monsters for Toothmark Challenge on page 200 of 575. Oh, I must have missed a challenge while I was asleep.
That's the 500-page book, yeah.
Ah, right. That makes sense why you're reading 500 pages. I don't have to worry about that. Nicole says, hey, do you want company? Sure. You're here. So,
yeah. There was no link, so.
Yeah. That's why I put it in there. But yeah.
I'm like, I can't really join you if there's no link.
Yeah, fair. I will be listening and finishing Blood Promise while getting work done, currently at 76%. 1? 7 to be 7? Just a 1. Hi, Bailey. Hey, friends. Hopefully going to finish my first arc these sprints. Amazing. What is the arc that you were reading? Hello, Jamie. How are you? I'm at 18% now in my arc, Queens at War by Alison Ware, my 500-plus page book that I need to finish by 3 a.m. Fun.
Yeah, I've got to have this finished by, I think it's 7:31.
So, do you only have like a short amount of time to read it?
Yeah, 24 hours to read a 500-page book. Yeah,
whoa.
But I can use this for another prompt though, if that's
that's good.
I don't make it, so
yeah,
I'm not too fast. But I mean, I'm 47% of the way through, and that's like 4 hours away.
Yep. Yeah, you got this.
It says I've only got like at the current speed. I think it says I've only got like because I just ran it through Speechify. Says I've got 3 hours and 25 minutes left. So yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. And I'm only going to be on. I'm only on for the chatty bit, and then I'm going to head off because I've got to go and do stuff anyway. So
yeah. No, that's all good. Lovely. Ahoy, Nicole. Ahoy, Bailey from Christina. Hello, Atia, Nicole, Jamie, Lils, and Bailey from Glenda. Ahoy, Jamie from Christina. KK said, I'm reading You, Me, and Heather Summers. Nice. I think I've seen someone else reading that recently. Or did I see it on NetGalley if it's an arc?
Yeah, it starts to get blurry after a while.
I've seen that title somewhere.
Yeah, it starts to get blurry.
County, I got automatically sent here. It is my TV. Well, I hope you remember to mute your TV, Jean, because we don't want to be laughing and wake you up in the middle of the night. Happy you were here. Good night and sleep well. Good night, Jean. Have some good sleep and take care. Jessica Kiva says, hi, darling. Feeling like shit today. Shined, I should say. Got encouraged to go home early. Have about 3 hours of the Alice Network. I might just do the Toothmark Challenge. Nice. I hope you feel better soon. I hate, feeling crap. But at least you got to go home early and you didn't have to I hate nothing worse when you feel like crap and you are stuck at work.
Yeah, it's
Because
nothing worse.
It's absolutely horrible. So I'm glad you're home. Get in bed, get your little support kittens, a nice little hot drink, and complete your challenge. So you still get the watch time. Thanks, Jean. Ahoy, Jean. Sleep sweet. Good night to Jane from Chris. Ahoy, Jessica Kiwi. Feel better. Jamie says Henry V has died of colon cancer, and Queen Joan has restored to her property that Henry appropriated using trumped-up charges to finance his war with France. I'm guessing that's what your book is about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was it? Queen something? Queen of War, I think you said. Hello, Jessica Kiwi. Sorry to hear that. Hope things are getting better. From Glenda. Hello, Nicole. From Glenda. Paul said, gotta go, need to get my legs up for the night. I completely understand that, Paul. I usually have my legs up all day. I just realized how that sounded.
I was going interesting.
Sure, let's go with that. Why not?
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Sleep sweet, Paul. It's the Australian mind. You say things and then it ticks over in your head and you're like, yeah, that wasn't probably the right thing to say. And I'm the kind of person,
I could have reworded that a little bit better.
And I'm the kind of person that I have to bring attention to it. I can't just move on from it. I have to be like, I shouldn't have said that. Hello, everyone. I'm probably good for one sprint. Hi, Shannon. Welcome. What are you reading today? I think I have 2 pending requests. Nice. This mystery arc needs to speed it up. I would say the sex scene was not the greatest. She writes of the grit against her thigh. Ooh. If there's grit against your thigh, then you need to go to the doctor. That's not. It shouldn't be gritty. Unless you're at the sand, maybe in the beach. That's why people are like, oh, sex on the beach. I'm like, there's nothing sexy about sex on the beach. It's sandy and gritty. 18 pending requests and 19 declined. I have quite a few declined there as well. What is grit against your thigh? Exactly, Shannon. I reread that part and I still don't know.
Whatever it is, it sounds disturbing.
Yeah, I know. Oops, didn't mean to put that one in. That's all right, Lily. Well, we have an early morning tomorrow, so heading below decks. May your weather be fair and the wind at your back. Night, Christina. I hope you guys have a lovely rest. Shannon said, just another arc rediscovering the USS Alligator, a non-fiction book. 2% in. Nice. Thanks for hosting today, Kiani and Sharkalicious Nicole.
If you didn't know, that's my Discord name.
I did see that. I did.
But I
got my shark repellent, so this otter is okay. Leaving you up. Happy reading. I am very much in bed. I hate going home early because I left my coworker by themselves, and it's retail and there's always stuff to do. Yeah, completely understand. I get that. I hate it too. But when you're sick, you need to go. Things can wait. Ahoy, Shannon. Jamie says, I'd bet there are some smutty historical fiction novels based on the romance between Queen Catherine and Owen Tudor. She supposedly wanted him after seeing him bathing naked in a pond.
Ooh la la.
Fancy.
The scandal.
Bathing in a pond. Oh no. Hi, Christina, and hi, Kiani from Shannon. But at the same time, I have fire spiders crawling on my brainstem through the day. Oh, that's awful. Officially under 3 hours. Amazing. But I want to stay. We'll always be here. You can always replay it.
Yeah.
Whenever you need it. Yeah. In your audiobook, Owen Tudor was a member of her staff and she married him in secret. So their kids were considered legitimate and were probably reluctantly accepted as royal later when everyone found out. Interesting. Good night, Christina. Sleep well and take care.
Night.
Night, Christina. Wasn't there a bathing scene in Lady Chatterley's Lover? Or was that the movie? I have neither read nor watched the film.
I have read Lady Chatterley's Lover, and yes, there was Lady Chatterley came upon Oliver washing himself. His arms were exposed. It was just scandalous.
Oh dear.
It's like, oh, me,
Not
oh,
past the elbow. Oh dear. His wrists were showing.
Yes. And I'm just trying to think of how it was worded, and I'm like, oh Lord. So written by a man. So, yeah.
I feel like a lot of the like older romancy type books and things,
Yeah.
classics, are actually usually quite funny because of how scandalous certain things were, when you're like, oh, now we wear short sleeve shirts that show our entire arm. In the movie,
it's so weird.
Yeah. In the movie, he washed everything and showed everything.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't. He didn't show everything in the book. On that, and although the book that I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I'm doing a Friday Classics one on this one because it was a banned book, and it was supposed to be really obscene and all the rest of it. I mean, the people back in the day would be turning in their graves if they read what we read today. But this sort of like Lady Chatterley's Lover, in a way, paved a road for us to be able to read what we're reading now, right? So, in my opinion, like that's my opinion. But there was like the book that I was reading, I had the audio book, and there was a scene completely cut out of the audio book.
Oh wow.
And I didn't realize because I wasn't in the book, and then I missed something and I went back and then I realized that it had been taken out. And I'm pretty sure because there's anal sex in this as well. That apparently, and that was what was missed out from what I've got to double check that, but believe that was what was missed out in the book. So I've got to actually find it in the book and see what was cut out. I remember reading, like listening, because I was working at the time, and I remember listening to where he was talking about her ass. And I'm just like, really? If someone fucking started petting me on the ass like that, I'd freaking snot them. As if we were in the,
whispering to the hole.
It almost felt like that. Like there was parts in this book where she was braiding flowers into his pubic hair, and I'm like,
what?
That's a choice. That's a choice. That's an interesting choice. And knowing that this was written by a man, I'm like, do you think that that's what people do? Like,
tell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin.
Right? And I'm just like, oh, okay. There were some interesting things in the book. So, yeah, I just there was just some things in it that I'm just like, I'm in for like, experimentation and, and exploring and all that sort of stuff. Like, but I think I draw the line at you braiding flowers into my pubic hair. I'm sorry, sir, but you can just back the fuck off. Take your flowers elsewhere.
I think that would be more 70s.
It's like, well, this was written in the 1920s, so I don't really know what was going on in the sexual revolution of the 1920s.
Was it the first like free love?
Well, it was the Roaring 20s. Like, but see, the thing is, though, if you start reading historical fiction and reading about the sexual prowess of different things in history and that, there's some sections of history where they were right into debauchery. Like, they were like, like it became free love, I guess, in the 60s and the 70s, and the hippie movement and all the rest of it became, more free and easy. But, you read history enough, and you read enough books, you start to realize that, yeah, they weren't all sweet and virginous like they make out to be.
Not at all.
On that, like, they were shagging people left, right, and center, and then covering that shit up.
Even their
Like,
brothers and sisters, cousins.
I mean, you only have to look at the history of the royal family to know that they were into incest, like, and they had to outlaw it because of the deformities that were coming down the line and all the rest of it. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. Like, it's just like, and now I want to read Fanny Hill because I want to see, because that was even classed as a dirty book back in the day. And so I want to read that now. I think I've gone down a bit of a rabbit hole of
dirty classics.
Dirty classics, smutty classics. That, but even the way they word things and stuff like that, you know that they're alluding to something, that was not quite above board and stuff like that. Like, it's quite interesting. Like, if you don't go into it thinking that you're going to be bored shitless, you can find some really interesting books. Like, one that I want to read is it 120 Days of Sodom? That's supposed to have like BDSM in it.
Wow.
Holding people almost hostage as sex slaves and all that. Like, it's supposed to, I don't know. I'm only going on what because I haven't read it. And you know what people are like. They like to scandalize things a little bit more and stuff like that. So now I want to read that. Chris is saying Fanny Hill's wild. I've got that on my Kindle.
Hill. Yeah. I need to read Fanny Hill. It's my biography of my past life after all.
So and like, even when you look into authors and stuff like that, like George Eliot is a female, and she lived with, I think it was her that lived with her publisher, like unmarried, and that wasn't done in the day in the Victorian era. That wasn't done in the day because Queen Victoria was quite supposedly virtuous, and all the rest of it. She probably was. Who knows? For the time and day, she was. She had some quite
probably wasn't behind closed doors.
Well, she had 9 children, so I think she had 9 children. I don't, was it 9? I don't know. Anybody a history buff in there? I'm not right into the royal history line, but I'm pretty sure she had 9 children. She had a lot, so I'm guessing she was down for a romp in the hay. Like,
she enjoyed it at least.
Yeah, well, well, she was hopeless at birth control because, I mean, they had birth control back then too. So, like, they different ways of controlling things and stuff. So, so it's quite interesting. Like, I've gone down the Lady Chatterley's lover. Brendan started reading. He goes, it was a bit slow, but he reads at 1 time speed, so it would have probably been slow. I said to him, speed it up. Like, if you speed it up, it goes a little bit better. That he goes, I just can't do it. And I'm like, yeah, right, fair enough. Not everybody can do it. That's fine. That's how you roll. That little does he realize I've moved up his speed when we're together. I just little bits at a time.
Sneaky.
Yeah, fully. I do it to Mia too until she goes, that's too fast. I know you're moving that up. Yeah.
Gets busted.
I got busted. Damn. Didn't get past them. So not 2 times speed, 1 time 5, or is it 1.5? So okay. So yeah.
When audiobooks first started, they used to have senior citizen readers. Lady Chatterley's Lover was one of the first books. Can you imagine your grandmother narrating that book?
Yeah, I've got to find the section, like, there was a couple of places, like, but overall, like, when I was reading it and I first got into it, there were some sections in here that I thought, like, D.H. Lawrence has really thought about the woman's perspective in certain things on how we feel when we're having sex and, the things that can derail us from sex and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's very true to form. Some people probably wouldn't agree with that. I guess it's up to your own, like, it's your own personal experience with sex and all that sort of stuff. But there's one section in here. I thought, pretty much hit the nail on the head with that paragraph. I have to agree with that. Like, and I'm going to do a video on it, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But I found it quite interesting, some of the things that he had in there. There's other people I've gone and watched, and they took it too literal, I think. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I always take classics with a grain of salt, like they were written in the dark ages, a lot of them. So, there's just, I don't know. I've been, a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with what I what I'm going to say. But anyway, there's one section in here where he's talking about, I guess, where is it? The only unfortunate thing was that when men lagged so far behind women in this matter of sex, like, because we were, like, he was saying that we were more elevated. We understand that there has to be a connection and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to read the whole lot. But
Yeah.
he was alluding, saying that women need that connection and all that sort of stuff, and we're well aware of that connection, and that elevates the sexual experience higher and all the rest of it. And then he goes on and says that the only unfortunate thing that men lag so far behind women in this matter, they insisted on sex being like dogs.
Like what?
Like dogs, that they, you know, they just go in for it and they, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am, and they don't. And there's another section in here where she's laying with her lover, and she gets her own rocks off, right, at one stage, and then he gets the shits because she doesn't climax with him, and like, yeah, and all that sort of stuff, you know, like typical
male
mentality. Yeah, typical mentality on that. And I'm sure that there's women out there that have experienced that, because I know I have. That, and yeah, and so and all she kept saying is like, so you don't want me to be satisfied? Is that what you're saying? Like, and I'm like, you give it to him. Anyway, she got rid of him anyway. So
that might be worth a read.
Yeah, and like the book does end, like you don't know if they end up back together, and that because they've gone their like this whole thing's playing out, and they've gone their separate ways, and they're writing letters back together to and from, but you don't know 100% if they ever got back together. Like it's an open ending, and that, so if you don't like open endings, just finish wherever you want, where you feel like it's concluded, and you can move on. But I thought it was good.
I don't mind an open ending.
Yeah, there's some parts where I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you were right in that aspect, because you have to remember this is written by a man.
Yeah.
And he's trying to write from the perspective of a woman. And so you're not always going to get it right. But I got the distinct feeling like, and as I said to Brendan, I said, this is a dude that has thought a lot about the woman's experience, like, because he's hitting some things he missed completely, but there's other things that I feel like he or knows someone that had experience, like he has talked to women in an aspect, like he may not have experienced it himself or whatever, but I feel like that he's at least had the conversation with a woman or several women to come to that conclusion on that. And I could be just reading more into it, who knows, but the words are there.
Yeah.
And like some of the words that he uses for climax is like crisis. And I'm like, I sort of stopped when it first said it, and I'm like, would you call it a crisis? No, I wouldn't call it a crisis. I'd be like, hell yeah. I'm getting to where I need to go, but not a crisis. Why would you call it?
Because I'm reaching the crisis.
I'm like, I don't know if I would word it that way.
That's funny.
So it's just like interesting choice of word, crisis.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, words can make or break a book, though, because I have nearly stopped reading a book. I cannot remember what it was, but there was one book that I really liked the book until they started using the word sex to describe a vagina.
I do not understand that. Like, they'll say penis, they'll say cock, they'll say all these things about the male genitalia, but when it comes to women, it's her sex or her. There's one that I read. What was it? Oh, I can't think what it is now.
I just think her sex, I don't like it.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, just, it's a vagina, people. Pussy, vagina, can't even.
There's
like
so many words you could use.
Except for sex.
And your choice was sex.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from.
I think there was one I read that had it was moist or something like that. It was something ridiculous. Like, what?
I've had crevice.
Yeah, crevice. I've had that one. Slit. I've also had moist slit. I've read that. I can't
Moist
remember what book it
crevice,
was in.
moist slit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, really? You don't have a thesaurus
Yeah.
on hand? Like,
Come
you didn't
on.
have Google at the time? Yeah,
Chris
but
said it was
anyway.
probably all the opium they had in the
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah, fully. That's true.
Fanny Hill is wild. I
Mhm.
cannot wait to read that. 120 Days of Sodom is rough stuff. Had to read passages for a uni course, lots of ripping out of tongues and other torturous scenes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Oh
pretty bad.
gosh.
Yeah.
Sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, like we read dark romance, like gunplay,
Yep.
you know, holding off the edge of a cliff, blow me or die, like.
Let's use your blood as a
Yeah, as lube, like, come on. Yeah.
I still
I think
cannot
we'll be
believe
right.
that was my first dark romance.
I know. Both me and Neva just went, oh, Kiani.
I went
Probably
from
not
0
where you want
to
to start.
100 real
100.
quick.
And then she's like, I'm here for it. It's like,
bring it
no
on.
looking back
I want
now.
more. You know what? I don't think I've read one since because what if it doesn't live up to that?
No, there's heaps out there. There's heaps out there that, yeah.
I know I've got a Kindle of 300.
There's a whole series with that guy in it. Like,
Yeah.
So
I do want to read the rest of those, but
Mm.
I do have another 300 plus dark romances on my
Yeah, no, right. In for a pound, in for a penny, in for a pound, isn't it saying, right?
For almost 300 years, one could not have just seen Catherine's desiccated corpse as a main attraction at Westminster, but even handled it or kissed it, according to Samuel Pepys, who apparently did. Ew.
Ew.
Yuck. Desiccated. Ugh. I'm having a crisis.
I feel like the next one. How about Cooter? I feel like her Cooter was a bit smelly. Having a crisis, I know, right?
Yep.
Having a crisis line.
The title Fanny Hill is a pun, by the way. It's named after the body part, the British fanny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then
So front bum.
but is a fanny, because in America a fanny is your bum, but in England is a fanny your vagina.
It's in England it is
as the same it is here.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why it's hilarious that British people named their children Fanny. Like, it's just like, really? Why would you do that? You have the same meaning as us. You are mean ass people to do that to your child.
I remember watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch when I was younger, and there was a song called Shake Your Whammy Fanny. Funky song. And as a kid, I was thinking, how do you like shake the front? Like, it's like shaking your butt, but how do you shake the front? Then I learned it was your bum.
Yeah, in America, it's your ass.
Which makes sense why we call them bum bags and they call them fanny packs.
Mm-hmm. Which is just silly.
Yep.
A way to get every Australian in the room to laugh, call it a fanny pack.
Yeah. Snatch. I mean, even sex is better than pee-pee, right?
Yeah.
No, I'd still prefer to say pee-pee than sex.
Yep.
My
like
sister
you can even call it like a vajayjay if you want to. There's fosh. You can call it a fosh. A pachuch is another one you can call it.
My sister and I both had pee-pees. Everyone has a pee-pee. When Jane was little, she called it her monkey.
I'm sure she wanted that out over the internet too, Coda.
I'm so sorry, Jane. I just spoke that out loud over the internet for you. I give you permission to whack Coda over the head. Yeah, first I'd ever heard of that. Yeah, I haven't heard monkey. I've heard my front bottom.
The front bum. That
was like when I was in the UK, that's what it was called.
See, in my family, so my grandmother or my nonna used to call the girls their patruch, and the boys had a whistle. That's what their PP was, a whistle.
A whistle.
And then my sister and I.
Slow Rider called his a whistle as well. So
yeah,
he even wrote a song about blowing his whistle.
Yeah, this is true. So yeah, our females were Pachuch, and then my sister and I and cousins and all that said Fosh as we got older.
Interesting. I've never heard those ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my family's weird, so I'm not surprised. It's almost like Crisis, like it's just it's fucking weird. That's what I said to Brendan. I said, if you hear I'm having a crisis, I am not having an orgasm, okay? I am actually having crisis. Because I said to him, if you read it, okay, and you hear me say that I'm having a crisis, it is not an orgasm. I am not in the public having an orgasm.
I'm actually having a crisis.
Just looked at me, I'm like, I'm sorry. So yeah.
And some of these children named Fanny were nicknamed Fannykins, which was also a nickname for the vagina.
Yeah.
Interesting. That wasn't me. That was her mum's word.
Okay.
Whistle. Little early for foreshadowing, wasn't it? Gives the term blow the whistle a whole new meaning.
It does.
That's hilarious. Lol, Coda and Chris. All right. Well, we're going to go head into a sprint. Cool. And Nicole is going to head off to do all of her things.
Yeah, I've got to have some food because I haven't eaten. I had some toast this morning and that's it. I got to go and have some food. Got to hang some washing. Got to bring some washing in. Got to do all the things. And then I'm heading over to Brendan's for more food because I'm just going to have a snack now. I'm just going to have a bit of yogurt, get me through to dinner. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for having me. It's been fun talking about our crisis.
Yes.
And our sex.
Our crisis and sex. What else do you talk about on the internet?
That's it. I'll be there before the next chatty bit, says Coda.
Okay, lovely. I'll add you back in. I'm going to go also have some food because now I'm really hungry again. Cool. Which I think you've made me hungry. And all this talk about sex has really made me super hungry. I think.
Did you see what Chris just put? I thought Nicole was going to say she's going to Brendan to have crisis.
She might be. Hey,
yeah, you never know. Crisis. You never know what's going to get served up.
Is it crisis or a crisis? Crisis might be. Crisis might be what Chris calls a crisis. I'm having a crisis.
Anyway, my friend, thank you for having me. I will catch you somewhere on the internet.
Yes. I'll probably come join you tomorrow, I think.
On Wednesday, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's
Monday.
Yeah.
I'll see you on Wednesday. Right. The link is on the spreadsheet.
Yeah. I'll see you then. Have a good crisis.
You have some good sex.
Bye. Right, I'm going to star that comment and I will see you all in. I need to change the timer. We're going to do an hour and a half. What's that? 90. Oh, 90. Whoa, that's because you got to change it here first. 90. See you all in an hour and a half. Happy reading, everyone. I'm going to sing you mood today. Hi, friends. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? I need to remember which one it is that puts me kind of in the middle, but not really this big. I don't know how to make myself not this big. I know. I would just add someone to join. That'll make me not as big. I have decided that even though it was the first sprint, I think I'm going to make that the last one. My cheeks are getting really red and I'm feeling pretty unwell. Having a bit of a hot flush and a fever. So I think I'm going to jump in the shower and then put a cold face cloth on my head to hopefully feel better because I just feel like absolute shit. And I look like tomato because my face is so red because of my fever. So,
You look beautiful. Okay.
oh, thanks. I don't feel beautiful. So, we got one sprint. Hey, I was going to go longer, but I just feel like shit. So, I think
Is
it's
anybody on after you?
sharp.
No.
No, no one is on after me until tomorrow morning, my time. So, yes. How did you go, Coda? I didn't read. I wanted to, but I just felt like shit, so I didn't read.
You didn't read either, but I folded all the laundry that was in the dryer and the load before that I hadn't folded. And I put more clothes in the dryer. And I was going to start the washing machine, but sometimes the machine complains about the water and noise.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she went to bed. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the dryer doesn't bother her, I guess.
Yeah.
So when she's asleep, I'll be able to start it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. She sleeps through the TV just fine. I told her, I don't know why it bothers you because you don't even hear me when you only have one earbud in.
Might just be the thing. There's that one thing that you can hear, even though you can't hear everything else.
Yeah,
That might just be that one thing. But yeah.
He's been doing that. Mom.
Yep. Why are you ignoring me?
I hear you. What do you want?
Let's see what's happening in the comments.
I walked up into the hall and he just shoved it back into James's.
Run away.
Don't go to bed if that's what you want.
Galinda is saying hi to Shannon. Shannon, we're 21% of reclaiming the USS Alligator, and I'm off to bed. All good night. I would not be far behind you, even though it's only nearly 5:30 in the afternoon for me. Glenda is saying good night, Shannon. Sleep well and take it. Oh, hi, Indy.
She's trying to see it, so I'm having to share. Hi.
Hi.
Baby girl. That's a baby kitty.
You're enjoying that, aren't you? It's the eyes closed. The eyes closed. How you know they enjoy it.
Yeah. I also got onto Libby Hoopla and Everman to see what I could find
Nice.
arcs that are already out. And I found Homo for the Holidays on Hoopla. So it's
amazing.
Gene, if you're still awake. Probably not.
That's awesome. I only have one that I don't have access to that I think hopefully I can find it somewhere. I've seen it in bookshops, so even if I have to go buy it, I'll go buy it, which is called The Sirens by...
Archived? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Did you ever open it before?
It archived, but it's weird because they accepted me for the arc the day that it got archived.
Did you click it at all? Open it on the maybe? We can try it. Share your screen and I'll show you what I learned.
Give me a sec.
Oh, no.
Empty.
My line is gone.
Stop screen. Share screen. Alright. So in the not active, I have archived and not downloaded is this book here.
I think you have to come back over here and add it to the screen still.
Oh. Oh, I did do that. That's funny.
Okay.
So this
It
one,
hasn't worked yet. Oh, it did.
yeah. So this one was archived and it wasn't down.
You click on it. And I think this might only work if you've opened it before, but we're going to try it anyway. Now go up to the top bar and change catalog/book to just reader. But don't change anything else. Leave the number there. So it says netvalley.com/reader/the number.
Go on.
And then hit enter.
Yeah, file not found.
So I discovered that as long as you open it once before it archives, you can open it after it archives, as long as you do it that way.
That's smart.
But you have to have opened it on the web before, I guess.
So I had applied for it and then I got approved while I was asleep, and when I woke up it was archived.
What's it called again? The Sirens?
The Sirens by Amelia Hart.
Why does that mean something?
I don't know, but yeah, it archived. I was pretty annoyed when that happened.
My library has it, but it's telling me it's on hold.
Maybe I get it on my library.
Not on Everland. Here, we might get the news. It's such a Koopa.
I have seen it at like Kmart and Big W for like $10. So if anything, I can get it there for not an extortionate amount of money.
Doesn't like to get something. Let me back.
Yeah, so
You don't see any resale. That's you wouldn't. I mean, I see it for sale, but it's not on. Actually, it's 41% off of the hardcover on Amazon over here.
that's not bad.
But the audiobook is the audiobook is 30% off over here. So that check. Let's see. .co. Is it a? Wait, is it .co.au or .au.co? On Amazon.
It's .co.uk.
No, on Amazon. Your Amazon. Is it co.au or
No, it's amazon.com.au.
com? Did I think I'm correct?
Yeah, it's only $16 for the paperback on Amazon anyways. It's 50% off. So that's not bad.
No, you got 50% off. We only had 40.
52% off.
Do you have Audible?
I do.
It just says free with trial. So if you already have it, that won't run. It's a $21 audio, which I'm seeing.
I
But if
already
you
have
buy it on Kindle, you could probably get a discount.
If I got it on what?
If you get it on Kindle, it's on sale for $14.99. And then like $14.99, and then you could add the audiobook for another $14.99. Otherwise, it's $25 for the audiobook. They need to figure out
Yeah.
how to do gifting for Kindle and from
Yeah.
country to country. It's so annoying that they can't do that.
Yeah. So like if you had it on your like wish list, someone could gift you like the audio or digital version of the book instead of just the physical copy. I
Right.
agree.
Yeah,
Because it'll
because
be
I
a
was
lot
going to do that
easier.
for Jean, and then I ended up having to send her a gift card. And then the American gift card wouldn't work on Canada Amazon, so I had to claim it, claim it back or whatever, and reissue another card. Which it was kind of good that it worked out that way, anyways, because I forgot about the exchange difference.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Hmm.
it still was a pain in the ass. Poor Jean,
So
she's like, I can't use that.
what book are you going to work on now?
I'm just It's late, so if I read it all,
Yeah.
I
Just
do. Like,
that's it. Yeah. I think I'm
I
going to
need to
white
finish a couple
today.
more.
White today, start again tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have physio in the morning, but then maybe after that I'll have like my reading afternoon because I want to get through the pages for this buddy read. And I'm also reading a Christmas book. So
I am. So Jane has to start school on Wednesday,
mm-hmm.
and so she has to practice getting up early. So she has to be. I told her she has to be up and ready by 8 tomorrow, which is kind of giving her leeway because she would have to be to school by 8. So I figured that
Mm-hmm.
gives her a little bit of a
Are you
cushion
guys
to
close to
a
where the
little
school
longer.
is?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it's like 3 blocks at the most.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll take her because even though it's close, I don't expect her to walk, especially in the winter. But I need to be up in order to make sure that she gets.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that.
I'll
Just
probably fold the rest of the laundry and maybe scan a few more books and try to get the living and pitch it a little bit because I've still got. And I showed you the boxes of books and the. Oh, I sent you a picture.
oh my gosh. I
It's
did hear before
ridiculous.
that you like keep bringing books home.
Were you watching at that point?
Yeah.
When I'm pick up the 2 bags of books that are behind me, I'm like,
Yeah.
this
The,
one?
the two blue bags. Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, the TJ Maxx bag is out. Well, here, I'll go grab it real quick.
Well, between that, I'll get through some comments. So just Kiwi is down to 1.5 hours. That was about 15 minutes ago. So hopefully you're at, what is it? An hour and 15, hopefully, left. Lily, I got to 90%, almost done. Yay, that's exciting. On page 302 of 575, 51%. Good luck. I hope you can get your 5-page book finished. Jamie, I got 46% in my arc. Hopefully you'll make it as well. Oh, she's so cute. I know, I love Indy. Got to 8% of Sweet Heat. Nice. Good job, Glenda. Good morning, folks. Public holiday here, so no work today. Time for coffee. Oh, enjoy your public holiday. Glenda is saying hello to Annette. And Annette is saying hi to Coda. Hi, Glenda.
Hello.
Going to read The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown today. Sounds exciting. I also need to catch up on the buddy read counting. I skipped yesterday because of the tooth mark challenge. Yeah, so I was kind of off the internet all weekend because it was my grandfather's birthday. So I haven't read anything since Friday. So I have quite a bit to catch up on. And even then I was playing catch up. So I'm on chapter 5. So think I was supposed to get to 11 by today. So hopefully I will get there at some point. Just wait for Coda to come back and show us his books. And then I'm going to sign off. Because I'm not feeling too great.
So,
I'm enjoying like Coda's background. Ooh, that's a huge bag. Oh my gosh, that looks heavy. Oh, that is so full. Oh my god.
Cost me $11.
$11.
If they're doing a $10 per bag sale the whole month. So
That's amazing.
There's the 2 bags I lifted up earlier. There's that big ass bag. And this one's like maybe 25-30% full.
Where did you have where was the sale on?
At the Friends of the Library.
Oh.
And so this is the first year anyways that I've known about them doing it. Like that cheap of a sale other than the big one, the 3-day one that I always go to.
Yeah.
And so they have all those books in the back. And so they only bring more out as they need to fill up whatever's on display. So you can't have to go every weekend.
Yeah. To see. Have to go every week and see what's new. I don't think anywhere I am does anything like that.
You should look up Friends of the Library because I think Nicole had said something about maybe them having somebody out of country had told me they had Friends of the Library. I mean, it's positive. I mean, how far it stretches. And I just always look for like stuff I never think about, I just look at everything. Because you never know when you're going to find something cool.
The only thing that is coming up when I type that in is 2025 National Library Bookshop Sale. 50% off. No thanks. I want like cheap books.
Not 50% off the full price or 50% off the sale price? Because if it's 50% off the sale price, that would be.
Oh, hang on.
If it's 50% off used, that'd be different.
In somewhere like south of me, on the council news, it says this year's Friends of the Library book sale at the Wagga Wagga City Library. I mean, that's nowhere close to me, but it was like 2-day sale. Items will be $3 for adult books, $2 for children's books, or you can fill a bag for $15.
There you go.
I wonder if there's any
almost as good as my sale. Ours is $10 a bag, and the kids' books are 25 cents. So I like to set them all in piles.
Now, Gambia, orange. I mean, all in my area, like in my state, not specifically in my area.
Well, field trip it. It's good to get out once in a while, especially for books. The coolest thing I've found for cheap lately is I think it's cool because I wasn't going to buy it.
The closest one to me is a uni book fair.
Do they have used books?
Yeah. It's called Friends of the University Book Fair. It was raised money for the uni.
That's cool.
Fair hosts assortment of rare and collectible books, making it an unmissable occasion for every book lover.
What about thrift stores? Do you have thrift stores?
Yeah, but like our thrift stores are not great. They kind of just host like all of like the popular books that you see everywhere, and they don't have really, or like I find it very rarely that I find a book that I would actually want to read in a bookshop.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
You don't get like donated books?
we get dono books, but they're just like not things that I would be interested in. People donate a lot of kids' books.
Well, you can send me a small list of things that you've been looking for used, and I'll keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
I
Save them
think
back until.
I think most of the things that I'm looking for at the moment are things that just complete series that I've started it and not finished.
Okay, we'll write them down and shoot them over to me.
Yeah.
I found a copy of Empire of the Vampire at the thrift store for $3.
All right.
And it
See,
looks
I
new.
need these kind of thrift stores. I think where I live is just full of like old ladies. So they're like 50 different copies of Danielle Steele's something. Like
There's a ton of those too, but there's, if you really dig, because at the art thrift stores anyways, they don't organize the books. They just throw them in there. So you'll find the same book in 4 different locations sometimes.
yeah.
So I just like fine comb through everything. I was at
We don't have
the
enough to find
Goodwill.
through.
So there's, I'll just show you, take some pictures next to my girl. But at the thrift store yesterday, was it yesterday? Or whenever we went the last time, I found like 3 books that were on my to buy list. Like usually I'm just finding stuff that is not on my to buy list. It's just like, oh, that too. Yeah, sure. Okay. But I
If I
found like
see it,
three.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it goes.
James says, thanks for sprains, and I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I hope I feel better soon too.
Yeah, me too, though.
It's the meds muck me around. Like I'll be fine 1 minute and then I'll just feel like so sick and nauseous.
Can you did they give you anything for the nausea?
They, because I'm already on a lot of stuff, they did put me on something that protects my stomach lining. And then we're going to see how that worked, if that stopped any nausea as well. And it hasn't. So I'm going back, I think not next week, but the week after. I have to get melatonin to sleep because I'm not sleeping well. And
Careful with that stuff. It's just not good for you.
they're going to, it's one of the only things that I can have on top of what I'm having.
You should be able to have magnesium. It's natural.
All right, I'll have a look.
Try this. Yeah. Do you like bananas?
Yeah.
Save your peels back and make tea from them and try that before bed. It's the best way to get natural magnesium in your bloodstream really quick.
Oh.
And
So save the banana peels and then use them to make tea?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, a friend of mine in Florida told me about that. And are you able to get some dronabinol? I don't know if I said that right, but I did look it up to see what it's called over in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, it's called Marinol.
Okay.
I'll paste it for you. Because that would probably help with nausea. If you could handle it. Dronabinol? Dronabinol.
Interesting. That's a prescription medication.
THC.
Okay, I'll have to have a look.
Or just get you some brownies.
I am going to see a pain clinic, which will help with a lot of non-medication pain treatments, which
That's fun.
decrease.
You can ask your doctor about that one because it's a prescription.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a check and see. Yeah.
Probably help you sleep too.
hopefully. Good night, Jamie from Annette. That is a big bag of books. It was.
I know I haven't even counted them yet.
My library does a sale on the first Friday of every month. I found some amazing books there. I love that.
That's cool.
It's a $3 book for me. But I found a whole series there that I have the first book of, and I've got the rest really pressed. See,
That's good.
That's when it's a win.
You'll have to check and see if you have a friend in the library, if that's who does the sales at your library, though.
Yeah.
They might have at a different location. That's how it is here, anyways. They might have a once a year sale where they do like 3 days of dollar books, and then they do like $5 boxes on the Wednesday. Do you know how many books I can stick in a box?
I love that. I need a video on how to
Great.
Tetris books in a box for
Oh,
book sales.
I'll teach you.
That'd be a good YouTube video. How to accurately get the most out of a book sale.
I think that maybe next weekend, if we go to the dinner, I'll have Jane record the book stuffing of the bag.
I love that. We have our 50% off sale this Thursday through Saturday at our FOTL bookstore.
Friends of the library.
Friends of the library bookstore. Lovely. Our standard prices are 75% off the cover price, and the sales are for 50% off. Wow.
A further 50%. Well, that's
a
almost
good
as
deal.
cheap as I get them. They're always $2 here, Jamie. You ought to come here to cut our Friends of the library store.
Awesome. 45 minutes left. Yes, nice. You got this, Jess. Just make the melatonin does not interact with your meds. Yeah, fair.
Or did you
Melatonin
fucked up by
causes
that.
very vivid, violent dreams. Whoa.
Emails fucked up nightmares when I take melatonin. Normally I have to take like one. And vivid, visceral, like it's like
Oh God.
they feel real, and I always wake up like in a panic, having a fucking anxiety attack because they're always emotional nightmares. Does that make sense?
Yeah, wow. Oh, that kind of makes me want to try it. Not
That's
gonna
the
lie.
sweetest.
Oh, that was like it was a medicine. I was on in hospital the first time. They put me on a pain med, and that whole day I was paranoid. I was hearing voices. I was seeing stuff. Like I was so freaking paranoid.
What they
It
have
was
you on?
Tarjan.
Tarjan?
It's called Tarjan. It's like it's an oxycodone, but it's like a slow release rather than the quick release. But I was like, apparently I don't remember anything from that day, except I was really anxious,
Caveats.
really like I was hearing voices, and apparently I was really rude. They woke me up in the middle of the night. The nurses did, and apparently I like swatted at them and told them to fuck off. And I was sleeping. I had no idea this was happening. And I woke up, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, I think we need to get your doctors because I don't think that medication is good for you." I was like, "No, I just feel really anxious, and I hear people whispering at me." It was not at all for me. But
Here we don't have like the same thing, but it says that the equivalent would be Targeted ER, but it's been discontinued.
well, there you go. Melatonin sends me on some wicked astral trips. See, yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to go on a nice astral trip. Woo!
I'm telling you that my nightmares were like I couldn't taking it immediately.
I'll try it once. I'll let you guys know. Ginger is also good for nausea. Yeah, I have ginger. I have run out of ginger ale, so I need to get myself. I also used to like chew on crystallized ginger.
I
So
like that stuff.
for when I have
Pickled ginger would be even better because vinegar is a natural anti-nausea. Did you know that?
I don't touch vinegar.
Would you like pickles?
Yes.
Eat some pickles. That's why pregnant women crave pickles.
Really?
I'm pretty
I
sure
love
it's
pickles.
definitely why we started putting pickles on hamburgers in the first place.
Wow. That's really interesting. I like pickles. Every time I go to McDonald's
Random facts.
and they give when I go to McDonald's and I order a cheeseburger, like 50% of the time it comes without a pickle on it, and I take it back and I was like, there's no fucking pickle on this burger. I get so angry.
I like pickles on my burger too, and
Because you
mustard.
know what?
Pickles
If
and
you take
mustard
the
like go
pickle
together.
off, if you take the pickle off, or if you add an extra, if you take the pickle off, it's the same price. If you want to add extra pickle, you got to pay more.
It's just a pickle, genius.
Exactly. It's the one single circular slice of pickle. It's so bad. The library sale raises money for a folk charity. That's all I know. Oh, I like that. I find eating jalapeno pepper first thing in the morning helps with nausea, but your mileage may vary. Yeah, I cannot have anything spicy because I have the dry mouth. Anything spicy that I eat tastes like I've just shoved a entire container of chili powder in my face. It's so bad.
Oh, this would probably be good for you here. I seem to need that. Ginger, turmeric, ginger tea.
Oh, I have some of that in the cupboard.
Oh, there you go. You know, little ginger.
Mm. Tia also hates the astral vivid dreams, but sometimes you need it. That's fair. I took melatonin and I keep having dreams where I was being set on fire or being shot. Oh my god.
Actually, it's wicked shit.
I have those dreams without melatonin. Jesus.
And the other reason it's hard or it's good on your body is because you produce melatonin naturally, and the more you take it, the less you produce it naturally.
Yeah, that's fair. Confess. Atia's mind is just getting fried by all of these horrific dreams. Lily's well. Maybe the pickle situation is a sign to go vegetarian. That I just get mad about pickles. Yeah, but I'm not a huge meat eater anyway. But there are times when in my freezer at all times I have a steak. Just one steak in a little Ziploc bag hiding in the freezer because if I have a really bad day, I need to pull out my emotional support steak and cook it for dinner.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I keep my emotional support steak in the freezer. And then when I use it, I go and replace it. So I always have that emotional support steak waiting for me in the freezer.
I need to do that too.
Yeah. And I just put like a little bit of like minced garlic and cook it with the garlic, and that's it. I just eat it. And it's delicious.
I like my steak rare. I like it to
I
be
like it
eating all over the plate.
I like it like a little pink. So I'd say like medium rare.
You can just throw me in for a second.
I couldn't go rare. But
It's so much easier to chew.
yeah, I guess it would be. Lisa's thanks for this sprint. I'm also Chloe, so it's fine. And Jess said we are all traumatized by dreams. Not me. I don't dream. I used to dream. I don't dream anymore.
I don't dream, but I'm glad for it. I don't want to dream. The shit I've been through the last couple of years. I don't. Even a happy dream may traumatize me.
What did Chris say? I have emotional support vegan smoothies.
I like that. I love that.
Nice.
I have emotional support candy.
Yeah, I've got that too. I have like M&Ms all the time.
Con stickers.
They would be smart. The M&Ms were on sale.
Do you guys have the coffee, the espresso M&Ms? Those are my favorite.
I want to try them so much. I'm gonna get if they're in America when
I haven't seen them except for at the gas stations, which means if you can't get them at Walmart, I'm pretty sure that means they've discontinued them. But if I see some at the gas stations, I'll grab some and hold them back for you.
Amazing.
They're really good.
I want to try them so bad. Amazing. Well, thanks for coming to hang out.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry, I was
I don't
late.
know when I'll be back. I haven't scheduled anymore because I don't know what I'm going to be like health-wise. So I'm probably just going to be a slut and pop around on everyone else's streams instead.
That sounds fine with us.
Yeah, but thank you all for coming, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye.
I'm gonna bounce out too, so I've
Okay.
had